I love the Magic.
None of that makes sense.
Damn it!
Oh. Just get.
I'm gonna drop my damn chicken.
I don't care who his dad is. I don't.
His daddy is Juwan.
I don't care.
What was it?
I don't care.
Jack Howard.
We gotta take Juwan. We gotta take him.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't
Yo,
stop.
yo, yo, welcome to Hart of Sports. It's me, I'm back. PapaJo, Ran the Heat fan. We are all here watching the NBA draft live. We've already seen the first 7 to 8 picks. And we're just gonna get right into it, folks. Victor Wembanyama, the French phenom, coming in at number 1 to the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know how it always happens. 87, 97, 2023. They get the generational big man every time. And they quietly tank the old year, and not many people know this, but of course, when you saw Victor Wembanyama rising through the ranks and the San Antonio Spurs at the bottom of the league, it was fate. First and foremost, I think the dude is one of the best prospects I've ever seen on film. The people that question the defenders that he's going against, they have very valid points. I've watched a lot of his highlight reels, and I am concerned about the level of physical defenders. Not saying that the people in that league don't have great defenders, but I feel like Victor Wembanyama has not faced the type of strength he's going to face in the NBA. And it's going to be fun to see him adjust to that, because as great as a prospect as they're predicting him to be, he has to adjust to it, and it's going to be fun watching his first year in the NBA. So first and foremost, we're going to turn it to PapaJo. Thoughts on Victor Wembanyama, number 1 pick for the San Antonio Spurs.
I don't think he's gonna be as great as they projected him to be.
Damn.
I think, but that just happens. They haven't gotten the number 1 pick right in I don't know how long. You know what I mean? Look at Zion and look at a lot of these other guys that have been picked at number 1. They ain't really got it right. Victor ain't really trying to put on no weight.
I mean,
He been. You look at his highlights. He been playing against scrubs.
the Zion one though, that's right. He just can't stay healthy.
And it's not right.
But when he plays, he's averaging 20+ points a game.
But he ain't playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what was his problem before he got in? It was like, he gonna be too big. He need to watch his weight. He need to stay out of injury. Da-da-da-da. What's been happening? He been too big. He been staying injured. He don't play. I get what he does when he's on the court. We got to trust the process in Philly for I don't know how long, waiting on freaking Joel Embiid to get right. You know what I'm saying? They knew his talent, but he never got on the. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Zion ain't playing. This guy, he ain't even concerned about putting on weight. My thing is, because of the way the NBA adjusts every year, I think that this is going to be an even more offensive-minded season, where they're going to make it so he has to look good. So you're not going to be able.
Officiating changes for the big
Yeah,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Because they already made it so you can't really breathe on nobody. So imagine freaking Joker or Joel Embiid getting ready to go up on this guy, and they finna freaking destroy him. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And they foul out quick. You know what I mean? Because they got to make this guy look like the rookie of the year, because he's Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody who's probably going to be in the trenches like Scoot, who's going to go out there and ball out legitimately and perform well. You know, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, when Zion wasn't playing, they were still going to give him Rookie of the Year over Ja. You know what I'm saying?
They
like,
wanted to give him.
They were still finna give, you know what I'm saying? So it's narrative based. I think he's going to be a good player. I think eventually he's going to be, but I don't think he's no LeBron type
You don't think
player.
he's one of the top prospects ever? You don't think he's like a LeBron who it was like prototype. We already know what's about to happen.
I don't think that. I think he will be
I
great
think
player.
initially you might be right because it takes big men longer to develop.
I think
School Henderson
eventually-
might come out this thing,
Yeah,
but
but
it's gonna take
But it's all about who you play too.
Right.
And he has been playing against professionals and already adjusted to the game with grown men already. You know what I mean? So it's like.
So what you think about Victor, man?
What I feel like the first year is not going to be his best year, but I feel like it's going to be. I feel like he's going to eventually get it. You know what I mean? But he's going to have to put on some weight. This whole I'm out to stay skinny. He's going to have to put something on. He's going to have to put something on because he's not going to be able to stay in that paint down there with the people we got. He's not going to be able to stay in the paint with Bam or Joel.
You know, I mean, the West is full of bigs. He's not going to be able to hang. The West has always been known as the fundamental side.
You don't think that's initially, and then he'll develop and be better?
I think
That's what
eventually.
I'm saying.
Eventually he
but
will.
Not. I don't
But
think
right
like.
now, how LeBron was when he came out the gate, you knew LeBron was special. You knew he was going to do this. You knew he was going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that when I look at him. I see that somebody who's going to grow into his role, kind of like Giannis did. You know what I mean? Like he's going to
I think
develop.
this dude got too many guard skills for that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's gonna have a lot more than Giannis did coming in for sure.
No, what I mean is the
But-
development and the dominance is going to come once he adjusts. You know what I'm saying? I think he has the tools. I don't think he'll be good right out the gate. I think he will develop into a monster of a player. He has. You mean a lot of these big guys can dribble. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they can do that in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like a lot of these guys can.
You know what gives me hope for him? I watched Bobo do it on a similar level last year. Bobo's 7'2", and the way he dribbles and the way he moves, it works. So when I do look at Victor, I'm like, he's way more skilled than Bo.
I give it to you like this. Y'all even got a guy this year, Paolo Banchero.
Yeah,
Like,
Paolo, he
when
came in, but you know what? No. But the reason why I don't bring up Paolo when I talk about Vic, Paolo's 6'9", 6'10", 250. He's solid as a rock. You don't got to worry about nothing. That's Paolo. We know he good. This dude in his frame is a problem initially. I don't feel like it's gonna be. I think when you got length, cause when you skinny like that, you know how to not get hit in your chest, cause it hurt.
Right.
So he gonna stay back enough that he don't take a lot of body hits, and he use his length to get a lot of blocks. It's gonna be an adjustment period though, because they're gonna make him have to be physical at some point.
That's all they're going to. As long as you're physical and as long as the NBA don't adjust, that's just what it's going to be, man. Like,
I ain't never seen somebody that look upset to go somewhere.
where he going?
Utah,
Let's see.
from Florida. You from Florida and you going to Utah? He's like, oh, come on.
Go get your money, man. All you got to do is ball out.
I understand. I know he happy, but inside he like, damn. At least I need to go somewhere where I can party. I'm a rookie.
He'll be loved over there. Well, you know,
Oh,
that's,
they gonna love him to death. Moving right along, the Charlotte Hornets pick Brandon Miller, the 6'9" forward out of Alabama. He has become known primarily because he says Paul George is his GOAT. I'm not mad at him. These dudes grew up different. He was born in 02. So I'm not mad at him for that. Outside of that, he's an amazing prospect, 6'9". He can handle the ball, take a little bit of the pressure off of the LaMelo Ball. He's going to be able to run, pick and roll. And I think if they sign Miles Bridges back and they get a suitable center to go alongside Miles Bridges, they're really onto something in Charlotte with LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, the 6'9" guard / forward out of Alabama. He plays a lot like Paul George. It's not surprising that that's his GOAT.
that's probably why.
Yeah, he play a lot like him. You could tell that he picked that player. Like a lot of players, like why would you pick that player? If you would have asked 17, 18-year-old me, who I looked at the most, I would have said Tracy McGrady. And then you'd be like, what the, you watching Kobe? You watching LeBron? You pick Tracy? Yeah, T-Mac. That's who. Like, and that's how I feel like he is with Paul George. This dude is, yeah, I know Kobe and them, but I like him, so I'm not mad at him. But anyway, him as a player and his fit with the Charlotte Hornets, I feel like it's an amazing fit next to LaMelo Ball, who's obviously a budding superstar. How do you feel starting with you, Papa Joe?
I'm the same.
Same?
I feel like it's a perfect fit. You know, with LaMelo, because of his skill with handling the ball, all you gotta do is fill in the gaps. When you got 2 point guards, you gotta fill in the gaps and to make it work offensively and defensively. And if you have that, then you have a squad that, as long as they can gel together, they'll be competitive. And then, you know, everything else will take effect. You know, so I think they have a leader in LaMelo, as long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's a question mark.
They can stay. Dang, his mama fine. Man.
Yeah, man. I ain't even
yes.
gonna hold you. I was like, bro, you can tell she's from Florida. Oh, I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know who we talking about. Y'all don't know what pick they on. But if you watching the draft, you gonna know exactly who we talking about.
Oh, have mercy.
So if you actually watch sports like that, then you gonna know. But anyway, Ran the Heat fan, Brandon Miller, 2nd overall pick to the Charlotte Hornets. How you feel? That's a grunt.
I mean, they had Scoop though.
What, with LaMelo?
That's why they didn't pick him.
I know. I feel Scoot is Derrick Rose-ish.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel he is so herky jerky. I hope he's more Russell Westbrook than Derrick Rose just for the longevity.
I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't watch Brandon's game too much this year.
Yeah, he's in Alabama. That's not It's not surprising that you didn't see a lot of his basketball. He plays SEC basketball.
As y'all see.
Yeah.
As y'all see.
As Gator fans, we didn't have a lot to watch.
Yeah, basketball of Gators is.
No. It's not what you want.
I'm still there. It's not what you want. It's not what we're remembering.
No.
We're getting there though. We're gonna get back.
But anyway, the breaking news of the draft, in my opinion, when the draft actually started, with the Blazers at number 3.
Hold on, something else going on. Thunder is not.
The Dallas Mavericks have traded the number 10 pick to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Magic are picking 11, so I have another chance to be upset. They lead Grady Dick at 11.
Grady Dick's gonna go before y'all get a chance to jump.
I know. With a name like Grady Dick, it's not possible for God to allow me to have him on my team. I have too much fun. Can you imagine if he's good? His last name's Dick? Oh, man. Oh, God. I love you, Cole, but we got to make some additions to the wall.
Alright, so number 3 was dropped down to the Blazers.
Oh, yeah, Trey. Yeah.
Scoop went at number 3. And I think that means Dame time is
Tick-tock, Dame's on the clock.
he's on the clock. So either they gonna, which I don't see it done yet,
No.
with Scoop being, because I think he would have already been gone. But either he finna go or Dame finna go.
1 minute, I seen something about Poole was part of a trade. What happened?
Who got traded to the Wizards? For Chris Paul, yeah.
Chris Paul, we
Oh,
got Chris.
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was part of it.
Oh, you just thought Chris Paul went away for peanuts?
No, we gave up 2027 pick and 2030 pick with Jordan Poole.
I'm very, very upset about that. I'm not even a Warriors
For Chris
fan.
Paul.
Listen, they gave them the 2027 and 2028, 30 first round picks of the Warriors.
For a
Steph-
backup point guard.
Steph Curry ain't getting no younger.
That's why they gave it up.
But I'm saying 2027, bro, you gonna need that pick.
Jordan Poole?
Y'all gonna be trash in 2027.
They don't care.
Oh, my
Steph ain't gonna be there.
Oh my God, bro.
Steph ain't gonna be there. Steph gonna win. If Steph win one more, he go.
Oh my God, bro.
So they buy what they buying all in.
Hey, man.
on Steph's prime.
I think Bob Myers saw something we ain't see, bro.
They do be making plans that we don't know about. Remember the
Bob
whole.
Myers saw some shit we ain't seen, bro.
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
Nah, man. I don't like the decisions the Warriors been making lately.
I mean, we didn't know what they was gonna do last year when they got freaking what you call it back. It looked crazy when they traded when they traded Wiseman, and then we ended up getting GP2 back. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a series of moves that they're gonna make. That's why I kind of don't think that Chris Paul gonna stay there. I think they probably gonna. I think he's actually gonna get bought out. To be honest.
No, y'all not bringing him there to buy him out. Y'all don't have no money to be buying, giving people money to not play. He's about to play with y'all, D'Angelo Russell style. That's what's about to occur. Just prepare yourself now.
I'm not mad at it, actually. I like him on the team because you got to guard him.
Right. And
then
he don't got to do nothing to the playoffs.
Exactly. And then you got Steph running around, Clay running around. He doesn't have to play most of the season. You know what I'm saying? He can actually take a lot of games off to stay healthy.
But will he?
That is a question. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that we can do. My concern is, regardless of all these moves that we got to make, we got to get a freaking big man. All this is pointless if we don't get a big man. I don't care what moves we make. We can get all these wing defenders and all that stuff. It won't mean nothing if we don't get nobody to help Looney. We need a big man. And if we don't get one, it don't matter. None of it matters.
These are the facts, folks.
I was hoping that we was going to get Porzingis.
But I will ask you this. Outside of drafting James Wiseman, what have the Warriors done to make you think they want to address that? Ever?
Well, it was when them drafting James Wiseman was a step in the right direction because I felt like they acknowledged that they needed size. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't re-sign JaVale McGee. He went to the Lakers. We don't have any more big men besides Looney. We had a couple backups. We had JaVale and a couple guys over the years. But trading Wiseman, it was like, okay, they bet, okay, we can probably do it without him. Maybe we can get it done because they did it the previous year. Okay, they can't. They're gonna need somebody down there. Obviously, Karl Anthony Towns ain't getting traded. They already said he ain't getting traded. So we got to get a big man. I don't care if it's Clint Capella. I don't care who it is. We got to get.
I love Clint Capella.
We got to get somebody down there.
It's just that I don't think with the cap situation you can afford Clint Capella unless they buy him out, which I don't see them buying out. I heard, matter of fact, I saw the report. They would rather trade John Collins than trade Clint Capella in all trade talks. They know how valuable he is to the Trae Young pick and roll, which lets me believe they're gonna keep Trae Young.
Oh yeah, they're keeping Trae.
Yeah.
Trae already said he's staying.
Oh yeah, well that's done.
So
it's done.
I don't know. We got to get a big.
Yeah.
And if we don't get one, I don't see it going nowhere. I just don't.
We have Jonathan Isaac available. In Orlando.
Man, I don't want nothing y'all got, bro. Don't offer nothing else.
Pass that chicken trail.
I don't want nothing from Orlando.
I don't know why you don't want nothing from Orlando.
I don't want nothing from
Bro,
Orlando.
don't act like that, bro.
That's just rude.
Anyway.
You always trying to throw something at us, bro.
Listen, like, y'all know we got good players. They flourish when they leave us. Shoot, you just saw Aaron Gordon win the title.
That's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I saw him shut down all the players.
Heart of sports fans, this is the first time you guys seen me since the finals.
And before we get into the Scoot Henderson thing and really get into it really, really deeply, actually, no. The Blazers took Scoot Henderson. So we all know what that means.
I'm just
Miami.
looking. I've been looking. I haven't seen nothing yet.
Okay, we have no news on the Miami Heat trading for Damian Lillard front, which brings us to Ran the Heat fan over there.
Hold on.
Oh, we have a trade? Oh, no. This is the trade we made to get Vucevic out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an old trade.
I'm about to say, Otto Porter
Yeah,
going
this is why we got the number 11th pick, because that trade. Come on.
Wow.
Come on, Orlando.
Y'all gonna get that?
Another guard. I love Magic.
That makes sense.
Damn it! never dropped the damn chicken.
I don't care who his dad is. I don't.
His daddy is Juwan.
I don't care.
What was it?
I don't care.
Jack Howard.
We gotta take Juwan. We gotta take him.
Wait a minute.
Y'all love taking old.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This works. We're trading somebody tonight.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
He's gone.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
No,
are.
no, y'all not. Just
That's the shooter.
okay.
That's the shooter.
Okay.
That's the shooter.
I hear you. Y'all not trading nobody.
We're trading Cole Anthony.
No, you're not. Who want him?
Everybody does, actually. And he's cheap. I don't believe. What is happening? Like,
There it is.
What is happening? Like, we do all of this draft research. We do all of this.
That's the problem. Y'all doing the goddamn research.
We do all of this for y'all to come out here and just pick whoever you want. I like him. I didn't even want to watch his highlights because I felt like we would pick him. I was just like, this is some shit we would do. You know who I was watching the whole time? Grady Dick and Bilal. Whatever his name was. Yeah. I thought we was gonna get Grady Dick. I like him, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm saying Cole Anthony's gone. Look at this. Look at this dude. Cole's gone, bro. I love you, see? I love you, bro, but they about to get you up out of here. And he shooting, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, listen. Y'all talking about Juwan. Never mind. He was a good player. I'm not going to hate on Juwan.
Oh, Heat player, you know?
Oh, Magic player.
Heat first.
No.
No, he last, but he won a title with us.
As a coach, right?
Wasn't he a coach?
Yeah, I was going to say as a coach.
No, he was on.
Oh, no, he was on them players. He's on y'all team.
Because Dwayne Wade made sure we got him on the court at the end.
Yeah, with his old stuff. Yeah, let me see a little bit more of his moment.
Bro, you was going to the NBA if you was trash because of who your dad is.
Why you act like that? He could not. That's not necessarily true.
Lord.
Shaq's son chilling
And
at
Jordan.
the G League,
Jordan,
right?
Jordan
Shaq's
never
son
made it.
Sharif at the G League chilling.
Have you seen
Hey,
Zaire?
I'm about to say Dwayne Wade's.
You seen Zaire?
Them boys don't want to play like that, bro.
Shoot, Dwayne. Hey, that's what I'm saying though.
Still no.
If you trash, then you don't make it though.
You gotta
Still
want
no.
to play, bro.
Hey,
Dwayne Wade, bro. Dwayne Wade's son don't want to play like that.
man, Zaire was getting
That's like-
buckets.
That's like
At first.
LeBron's second son. He the better baller, but he
Yeah.
don't have the desire like the
Shit
LeBron.
me. Y'all mean Bryce ain't got the design? What make y'all think Bryce ain't got it?
I didn't say he ain't got it. I said he ain't got the same drive as Bronny. He's just a better player. He's a better athlete.
Shoot, I think he got the same amount of drive. He got a smooth game. That boy got a body like his daddy.
It's natural to him.
Talk
He gonna
about
go.
we-
He gonna
Talk
know.
about we might draft Grady Dick.
I'm sure y'all will, because as we know, the tradition is whoever I like, the Heat pick.
Doesn't always turn up the best though.
Yeah? Oh yeah, Justice Winslow. Yeah. Dodged that bullet. No, I didn't. We drafted Mario Hazonia. At least Justice Winslow's in the league.
Oklahoma got to make some changes pretty soon too, cause they ain't gonna be able to keep all them doggone boys.
So?
They can't keep shying them two boys.
Hey, yes they can. They can keep Shea. Shea already signed for the next 4 years.
That's
He
what
only
I'm
make,
saying.
but he already signed for $30-something million a year.
You got 3 guys that's around the same time frame. One of them
Bruh.
going to go.
Bruh, nobody ain't making $50-something million like on your team. Shea Gilgeous just signed his extension to kick in this next coming year, and it start off at $30 million, and then it go to 32 to 33. Right? Yeah, but he's still on a 5-year deal, and the most it's gonna get to is like 44 at the end of the 5th year. You ain't restructure that deal, boy.
Restructure so you can get that next.
In the NBA, you ain't restructuring nothing. You ain't restructuring nothing. That CBA ain't allowing you to fart, let alone change your contract. Hey, I ain't even relying. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see that movie. The Marvel thing. But anyway, before I get too far off track, Damian Lillard. Do we think it's going to happen? If it's going to happen, what will the Miami Heat give up? How does the Miami Heat team look with Damian Lillard next year?
Minus Tyler Hero.
Minus Tyler. I think we could all agree if Damian Lillard goes there, Tyler Hero's gone.
I don't care what's the guy name?
They won't do a deal. A deal won't be done without
Bill?
Tyler Hero.
What's the GM name?
Oh, for who? Pat Riley?
Pat Riley.
Yeah.
I don't care what he say. If Dame Lillard's on the board, Tyler Hero gone.
Oh, yeah,
That's the only way Dame Lillard comes to Miami. If Tyler Hero is gone, plus
They
somebody else.
They trying to take Bam from the Blazers into the Blazers.
They gonna keep one of them. They gonna be able to keep one of them, but one of them got to go. And
Tyler gone.
It's gonna be Tyler.
They ain't getting rid of Bam.
They ain't gonna get rid of Bam. It's probably gonna be Tyler that's gonna go. They probably get Scoop.
We don't get rid of
And
our
they'll probably
souls.
they might even get rid of one of them one of them undrafted players. They might do a sign and trade. Cause one of them got to get paid, right?
Both of them two of them getting paid.
Yeah.
Gabe and Struz.
So they'll probably sign and trade one of them
No.
with Tyler.
I think they'd rather run it with them.
That ain't an even trade.
I think they're gonna be Tyler. It's gonna be Tyler Hero.
Somebody else got to go because they got to make that trade even.
Kyle Lowry.
Ooh, yeah.
That's definitely gonna go because of his contract.
Kyle,
He's getting
Kyle
paid
and-
way too much and not playing.
Kyle
enough.
and Tyler.
Not giving us enough, so that contract got
Well,
to go anyway.
you got a total $60 million. So,
Kyle 30.
and with Tyler,
Tyler, his contract, his new contract is gonna put him in like 30 something too, right?
yeah. So that'll wash out.
Boom. You get those two, whatever picks they ask for, because it's Dame Lillard, and you up. Hey, I think that's a more than suitable trade offer. In
It'll
this
work.
CBA, that's
It'll
a
work.
more than suitable trade offer.
It'll work. Because if you got Martin and the other boy, they can run with that.
Because the dirty little secret about Portland is they not gonna spend more than that cap. So they are not.
Nope. I like that.
Yeah, that's fly. All these dudes be fly to jail. But these fashion designers ain't no fools. They see an opportunity to get millions and millions of people on their stuff that they design. They
That nigga
just-
was crying for real, like he didn't know he was gonna get no one. Like,
yeah, he did. He cried a lot.
nigga, they've been interviewing you for the past year. Like, you knew you was going number one. Like,
They ain't gonna be able to keep this person either, huh?
oh, they figured that.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh wow,
It's a center.
that's what the Magic should have picked.
That's big.
Yeah.
Because he can play with it. They're
Proposed
going to have
trade.
a lot of size.
Did he trade? Dallas proposed trade.
Oh shit. We have a proposed trade from Dallas Mavericks. We know it's not Kyrie, don't worry.
Proposed trade to Denver.
That's big if he going to the Mavericks.
They wanted a center.
What hat they go get my boy? Oh, they gonna give him the OKC hat though.
Where they finished it.
OKC boy, they got a war chest over there. They did it again, in my opinion. Josh Giddey got a chance to be a star. Shea, we already know Shea about to be him. Like that's next. The two Jalen's, Lou Dort. Oh man, I like the who's the Povnovsky? That's a hey. They say Pascal Siakam doesn't want to leave the Toronto Raptors. I'm like, oh, he got his taste of winning. He don't care no more. He just want to stay where he is.
Stay there and get paid because you ain't gonna get paid nowhere else.
Right. You already got your ring.
These players ain't gonna leave. Not when they get their money.
That's what the CBA about to make.
Yep,
Like you go make your money here, or you want to go be with your buddy. Well, you better hope your buddy take a pay cut, cause y'all both gonna be playing for $30 million a year. You're $40 million each. Y'all ain't gonna be both playing for
It's gonna cause these players to get weeded out real quick for not producing.
It's gonna be like the '90s in my opinion.
That's what I mean. It's gonna be your production gonna depend on your paycheck, and it ain't gonna. I think all this 3-4 year deals. I think that's gonna go away real quick. It's gonna be 1-2 year deals, or maybe 2-3 year deals, and that's it. Ain't gonna be no more 5 years unless you are a bona fide MVP. You know, if you ain't got that, I think it's gonna be.
Well, for the most part, that's the only people that's getting 4 or 5 years is like superstar athletes. They giving you. Yeah, I wish I would see a role player getting 5 years, $50 million. And the most I seen a role player get recently was like Rob Williams, like a few years ago. Like I think he got $44 million for 4. And that's low on the year by year basis for a center of his caliber, in my opinion. We'll see. Well, as I look at the landscape, there's a lot of teams that's like that. What are the Minnesota Timberwolves going to do with Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards?
They said they was keeping them.
How though? With the salary cap. I want to see how they do it, because if they do it, they're going to open up a gateway for everybody else to figure out the blueprint. It takes somebody, every CBA, it always comes out, everybody's befuddled and confused. And then it always takes somebody to break the CBA, and then everybody starts flooding the gates with it.
But if ain't nobody else on the team making money, they're gonna be straight.
That's why it's only gonna be 2 superstars apiece. You better get your Mike and Scotty and ride your horse. Mm-hmm. Like it's the Wild Wild West again. The Magic gonna have the same problem. They gonna have to pick. Hopefully, if the Magic are ever in a position to pick.
Yeah, I'm about to say, man, they gonna pay no more.
Hey man, chill out with all that. I didn't ask you that. So before we go ahead and wrap it up, we're going to go ahead and get you guys' thoughts. I gave everybody my thoughts on the NBA wrap-up of how I believe the finals played out and going forward what I believe the league would look like. Your summary, sum it all up for us. 2022-2023 season. The Nuggets are the champions. Papa Joe, sum up this season for us. And how do you feel 23-24 will play out?
So, as far as this year go, the best team won. The Nuggets. I thought they was gonna go at least another game, but the best team won. They were the best team all year, and they won the chip. Now this year, it's gonna be a little different. I feel like because every time you win, it's harder to win again. So you're going to see their camaraderie, you're going to see all that tested for them. But it's also going to be a lot of guys, a lot of moves are going to be made this year. A lot of moves are going to be made because when you have an effective center like Jokic, counter moves are made. You know, it may not be major, but there are going to be some moves made. And it's going to consider, this draft is going to be very important. Well, he went to the Raptors.
Of course.
That means Flame Fleet is gone.
Oh, he's already gone.
So,
Well, okay.
but
So
yeah,
the best team won.
yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting jersey.
Very, very interesting. Very interesting.
So, yeah.
I wish it was a blue jersey.
This coming year, it's kind of too soon to say what's going to happen. How everybody looking, I don't play into all that percentages and stuff like that. Because with this new CBA, we're going to see a lot of people kicked out the door. A lot of new look teams. You know, a lot of rebounds. You know.
Super teams are mad because they can't just run rush job over the rest of us poor folk no more. Now they gotta spread the wealth, so they mad.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of shake-ups. But I'm looking forward to see how it balances out. So it's kind of too soon to say exactly how it's gonna work out. So
Ran, sum up the season. Your Miami Heat suffer crushing defeat in 5 games in the NBA Finals to Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. I would like you, sir, to sum up the entire season and the Miami Heat season as a Heat fan. Your whole life.
As a Heat fan, as a Heat fan, it was been one up and down season. I can honestly sit here and say we had a very rough start. We got it together. We had a lot of players missing a lot of time. But when I tell you, this has been probably one of the best and craziest runs to the finals I've ever seen. And I could be nothing but proud of my team. It's the only thing I can really say about it. Am I disappointed that we lost the championship? I'm very disappointed. It sucks. We've lost this will be the 3rd finals appearance that we've lost now in a row that we've lost. And we haven't won a finals game at home since 2013. But with that being said, I'm very proud of my team, and I believe that this particular core is going to eventually pull through and get at least one before Jimmy Butler's out. So
When you say core,
yeah, y'all ain't got no core, bro.
when you say core,
we have a core. The core
whoa,
of Jimmy.
whoa. When you say core,
Yes.
Ain't no core.
Jimmy,
are you saying Tyler Hero?
Jimmy Butler and Bam.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, sorry.
Jimmy Butler and Bam. Those are the heart and souls of the team.
Gotcha.
Bam was impressive.
Like
Yeah.
Bam, I'm very proud of him. It
Bam
wasn't
made me shut. It's rare because I'm normally right about a lot of these players. Bam shut me up in these finals. That man balled out.
Yeah, I don't know why you was saying that stuff you said about him, bro.
I'm normally right about a lot of these players.
Well, you
And
got to think
Bam
too. Like they
really showed up in these finals.
Hey,
He earned my respect for real. Like
Bam been that. That's when you was telling me, oh, Jokic running the break, what Bam gonna do with that? I'm like, well, Bam do a little of that too. Like, Bam will get that thing on the break himself. Like,
I was more so concerned about the consistency, you know, and
he brought it every night.
he brought it every
every
night.
single night, every night.
And that's, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he really shut me up because it was like, you proved me wrong.
At the end of the day, they're just like I've never seen such a damn complete team, and they have literally
Nuggets.
and they literally have so much. It's hard to come back for everything. Even you have to play almost perfect, and still, there are times we were up 10-15, and they still they get it together, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So it's like kudos to them, man. You know, there's an awesome team. Congratulations, they got their very first championship. I remember that feeling in 2006. So you know what I mean. Especially we were down 0-2 in that series. So I definitely remember how that felt. I remember how that felt.
And
so,
Dwayne Wade went on Dwayne Wade and stuff.
yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying. I feel like we'll be back.
Yeah.
We will be back. You can say that all you want because you have Chris Paul on your team, but we will be back.
I'm not saying that it's because of us. I'm just saying y'all.
I mean, y'all gotta continue.
Well, they said that after
Orlando got.
2020, and then here we are in 2024 in the finals. So it's like, you know, we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be in the final. Well, I feel like we'll be. I feel like we'll be primed.
Y'all got a good chance, but the only team that's really standing in y'all way this coming year
Is the Magic.
is Milwaukee, because Boston ain't going back. I tell you that Boston done.
The Magic.
Boston ain't going back.
Once Paolo get his feet wet.
Yeah, okay.
But-
Boston ain't going back. So I think Milwaukee is y'all gonna be your biggest hurdle. Because all these other teams got to break up. You already seen the Celtics. Chris Staff, I love Chris Staff, but he ain't gonna bet. He's not.
You can't trade Marcus Smart for Chris. You can't trade him to the
He
Grizzlies.
can't go somewhere and play full time.
Hey, listen. I'll tell you what. You better not run into the Grizzlies this year in the playoffs. I know. Get the jokes out now. But I'm just saying. Ja Morant, Marcus Smart, Desmond Bain. It's gonna be a lot of defense out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of defense.
It's gonna be a lot of defense out there. Is Jaren Jackson Jr. Defensive Player of the Year?
Not on the guard side, but on the wing
Ooh.
side. Because I remember when Marcus Smart made Defensive Player of the Year, and he was on his knees in the NBA Finals.
You
But
can't.
anyway.
Nah. Oh, that's how we gonna be. We gonna be disrespectful.
You was disrespectful. You started it.
I didn't start it. I said a lot of defense. I ain't say nothing bad about y'all.
You said we better not see him. He on the East. We on the West with them. So you talking to me. Both of y'all on the East.
I played the Phoenix
Okay.
Suns. I was trying to walk this in. The Phoenix Suns. But anyway, alright. So we already got the season wrapped up, folks. I appreciate everybody joining us while we are watching the NBA draft here. Getting all this free agency trade talk out the way. Very, very soon, it's going to be some football talk coming up because, you know, it's almost that time of year. August is almost upon us, and I can almost feel the grass and feel the leather of the football.
Can't wait.
But up until then, it's going to be a crazy free agency, crazy offseason in the NBA. There's going to be a lot to get into and talk about. So we all going to be ready, and we all going to be back to give you guys another podcast. Very
Oh, wow.
very lively traded
He going
to the Mavericks.
That was the center, right?
Yep, that's the center.
That's what they wanted.
Wow.
Who they finna get? That's a guard. That's a good move.
That means
That's a good move. Because he's
Oh.
with CJ. He's with Brandon. As if Brandon stays. Because I think Brandon's a free agent.
I hope Brandon Lee come to the Magic
When is NBA free agency?
now.
Now. So.
Well, I mean, not officially now, but it's pretty much happening.
Because they don't know what they're going to do. To be honest. Because they don't know if Brandon's staying. The only person they got really that's notable that's locked up is Zion and CJ. And I think their team hinges on whether Brandon stays or not.
Andrew Reese's cousin, good bloodline. Wow. But anyway, as y'all know, the drafts can be spontaneous, so it took me right out of our outro. But thank y'all for joining us. It's me, Hart, PapaJo, Ran the Heat fan. Appreciate y'all joining us for another edition of the podcast, Heart of Sport. We out this thing.